It is game 4. And ooh, me likey a lot. Celts on, this is Acropolis. This is really cool. In fact, it might have even been Civ pick, because I think Celt is a good Acropolis Civ. Phoenix, you're not new. You're not new. Don't lie to me, Phoenix. Chat off here. And let's get this cast going. In the blue is Jordan23. Everybody's favorite German. Sorry, Nilly Kappa. And in the red, we have Daut. Daut is playing as the Celt. Everyone, for sure, everyone's favorite Serbian. Not many strong Serbian players in the community. I'm just kind of hoping Nilly's there for that jab. Warfester says, I'm new here on Twitch. Looked at many games on YouTube from you and Zero Empires. But Warfester, good to hear you, man. Good to hear you are here. I'm tired. Long-time YouTuber, first-time streamer. Well, I didn't know you were a streamer, Harry Jones, but thank you for joining the stream today. Is this the real Michael Jordan? It is, and he's done with his Hanes endorsement deal now. So he's no longer doing underwear modeling, and he can play Age of Empires. That's the story. So, this map is Acropolis. As you can see, there are hills here. And the civilization is Celts. Another thing is that there's a pond in the middle, which players often go for just for the fish boom. They fight it out. It's usually a very quick fight. One player wins, and then they abandon it altogether. But just because you don't want to give your opponent a free fish boom, normally players go for this. So Celts, what do they have? If you look at the tech tree, this is what I'm looking for. Siege workshops work 20% faster. Siege weapons fire 20% faster. So when you're on a hill, you're normally able to defend better as it is, but Celt's meta is normally to go into Drush or Man-at-Arms into crossbows, and then when they try and kill you with your crossbows, you have these super amazing mangonels to do damage. So the point is, you have to be clinical with your attacks here, because Celt mangonels are not something you want to mess around with. And another thing about this map is the small wood lines on your small little hill. So Jordan could be tempted to go here, for example, later on, or more than likely on the left side. And then you want to TC that, which leaves you very exposed. Both players building their dock at almost the exact same time. And for Daut, his extra wood would be outside here on the left or on the right in the back corner. I've seen some cool strategies on this map before, and I haven't casted the map with the pond a lot, so it's different. But Man-at-Arms towers on this map is pretty cool to see. In fact, wasn't it in a T90 series between... was it Slam and Daut, actually? I think Slam... Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Slam went Man-at-Arms towers. It was Civ pick. I think it was Aztec War. Man-at-Arms towers, and then Daut. It was full defense with towers and archers and whatnot. I forget. I definitely can see the game in my mind. I forget what players. You'll see small walls, as Jordan has already built his house here. He's gonna probably build another one here. Just slowly wall it off.
Yes.
And Daut is messing around with Jordan a bit, saying, you know you can make dock now. He probably sees the fishing ships there. Deer lured in now for Daut. And a few deer also lured in for Jordan23. A seal in, I don't know why your alert didn't show up, but it just... Oh, that was 6 minutes ago. Seal, I'm sorry I missed the subscription. Something popped up on the other screen. It made the program move around, and that's what drew my attention to it. So I'm sorry I missed that earlier. Thank you for the resub, man. Jordan has the edge with the uptime, and 20 seconds could be significant. Daut instead opting for the 4th fishing ship a little bit earlier, maybe, or just having trouble collecting the resources altogether underneath his DC in time. And also a small advantage to Jordan with the scout fight. He's getting some extra hits. Daut has to run back to his TC, because right when the Feudal Age hits, Jordan will get the extra speed and attack, and this scout would be a goner. Now, scouts are actually extremely important here because you want your to stop your opponent from building their second dock. Daut should be fine now. Jordan already going to have his up. And Jordan back at home will send villagers to gold so he can build those galleys. And like I said, one player will probably win here within the first couple minutes. Normally in islands you have space to run with your ships if you're a little bit behind and regroup. There is no regrouping. There is the group. You have the group. If you lose, the group is done. And then you start fighting on land. Head start then for Jordan. Look at the percentage differences here. As Daut's still Dark Age. Yeah, he hits Feudal Age when the galleys were at 35-ish%. And that means we're probably going to see a dead fishing ship or two for Mr. Daut. And Daut will know he's behind. And he wouldn't be in an awful position if he's able to kill the fishing ships as well. It doesn't matter how many galleys are in here, honestly, at the end of the day. It's about fishing ships. So, if Daut loses his fish but can kill Jordan's fish, it's not the end of the world for him. But he is going to lose... Well, he's microing, but he's going to lose one fishing ship at least. And probably two. And he's going to go directly for Jordan's fish. And kill as many fishing ships as possible because we won't have the production. And it should be possible for both players to kill fish. I mean, all the fishing ships should die here. So, good choice from Daut to understand he's not going to win the war. Jordan actually kind of stopped production, so I think both players will lose their fishing ships. Jordan might save one. Nope. Not to be. So that's why they docked, just for the fish. If Jordan had docked and Daut didn't, it would have been a free fish boom. So that's the only reason they docked. And now we will see transition to land attack. Barracks for Daut, and of course archers are a normal transition because you're collecting wood and gold already. And probably the archery range, yep, for Jordan. Veles, welcome to the T90 Elite. Thank you for the subscription. Let's get some woo-woo-woos in the chat, please. And archer number 1 here for Jordan, and no archer range yet for Daut. However, he should be fine. Because again, you're on your hill, and you're hunky-dory on your hill. So what? Oh, I guess, of course, Jordan's adding more fishing ships. I thought I was seeing things. But yeah, Jordan adding 2 more fishing ships. And he will not react with more galleys until he sees Daut create more, most likely. And the sucky thing for Daut is Daut doesn't know that, right? He can maybe assume that's going to happen, but he doesn't know that there's more fish. He thought the job was done. And certainly it was good for him, but it won't be the best. Still gotta hold that advantage. So blacksmith for Jordan, you can see both players not pushing out yet, so they mass their armies. I'm surprised, I guess this is just awful scouting from Daut. I'm surprised he went forward for the wood when he could have gone back here. Pretty poor scouting all around, actually, because he didn't scout Jordan's base. And you look at Jordan's scouting. Jordan has scouted this wood, he scouted this wood, and he scouted what Daut's up to. So, much better scouting for Jordan, and he was much better with his scout early on, if you remember, attacking Daut's scout first. So he saw the 3 archers, and he's going to send over 5. Also, he will have fletching, and that's not something that Daut has. Jordan losing his scout now to that villager, but fletching on the way for Daut, but he could lose 2 archers here. He's going to lose 1 for sure. Will he lose another one as Jordan pushes in with fletching, forcing a fight with villagers, which would mean a dead villager. And look at the micro from Jordan. Microing the weak archer, which is the one Daut was going for. And now he's going to micro with the archers. Can't help but feel that if Daut had a wood line elsewhere, this would have all been avoided, but so far, much better engagements for Jordan23. Even out-microing the skirmisher to go after the weak archer. This is an amazing display of micro. Man, Jordan's so much faster with the micro, and very impressive when players are able to pull the weak unit like that. I wish I had mouse control like that, guys. I feel like I have so much knowledge, and, you know, I've hit 1800 on Boobly RM, but then eventually I misclick so much. I know that that's what I should be doing, but I'm just like, I can't do anything. It sucks. These guys are really impressive. But honestly, casting is the best for me anyway. So, defense upgrade in for Jordan23. It's 4 skirmishers versus 4 skirmishers. And now Daut recognizes there's a tower going up for Jordan. He's going to try and build his own. Get a cat, you will get mouse control. Oh, Arbatap with the T90 dad joke. Arbatap, I actually want to puke after hearing that one. I mean, it's so good. I feel like I have to cringe. Oh man, that was really good, chat. You need to show some respect for that. Yeah, 2 towers now. Jordan built 1, Daut built a counter. Jordan's just gonna build another one. And Jordan so far has a huge lead, I feel. Better military upgrades, and also he's gonna go on a nice little raid. But Daut, he knows what's up. He's gonna camp here with skirms. Smart move. And I think Daut just spotted that other tower, and he's kind of in a rough position. What's he gonna do? He needs more wood. He can't go over here. And Jordan has done just enough here with 3 on stone to build 2 towers and get some good map control. Send the villagers back home to work. Your break's over, and he's actually going over to this wood. I think T90 cringe. It's hard to do T90 cringe. Like, T90 cry is you remove the tears and it's T90 cringe, right? Originally I was going for what face with that. So I think T90 cringe is a hard emote to make, especially at that size. T90 fail would be a good emote. And that one's easier to make. T90 dad looks like T90 surgeon. Well, yeah. Daut has been forced here. Is Daut on stone at home? He's not on stone, so you would think that a player would go for defensive towers when they're being towered, but they're going to try and defend with military. Yeah, there used to be a T90 tower, but I removed it for some other things. We can always talk about it. I think after this game we'll talk a little bit more about it. And Daut could find one Vil pick here. Why are none of them buying scouts to counter the opponent's archers? Well, archers would kill scouts, and that Vil is alive. And oh no, that's so bad! I lost track of where Jordan's army was, and I can see everything.
Glad to actually catch you live T90. Usually have to catch up on YouTube. Less than 3 T90 woo.
TR Dancer, welcome back for 3 months. Yeah, thank you so much. Good to have you here. There's a lot of people here today having a good time. Daut should have built a tower in my opinion, but okay. He's actually on his way up. He's gonna go stable. So yeah, scouts would die when there's archers involved. And also, since they're both adding in archers with their skirms, adding scouts is too much of a risk. It slows down your uptime too much. What is Daut doing? Why is he not patrolling this? I don't know. Jordan only has 3 archers in here, so he's enough skirms to deal with that. Over here, Jordan, well, he's throwing away archers again. Let's see what Jordan's up to. That's actually, yeah, he's going stable as well. I'm gonna say that those engagements weren't the best for Jordan because he threw away a few archers. Too stable for Daut. Jordan can see that, actually. And I think first priority would be a monastery for both players if they know the knights are coming. And then you can create your own knights. And only 1 stable for Jordan, so he's gonna be on the defensive slightly. Alright, I feel he's taking the better engagements, but Daut just has these resources where he can get +2 knights and he can send them Jordan's way. But Daut needs a moment like this where he can protect his economy, because the best form of offense is, the best form of defense is offense here. especially on a map so exposed. So chain barding armor, and he's gonna create at least 4 knights, and more will be on the way. Jordan, 2 stables as well. Doesn't have the resources for chain barding. He's getting crossbow. He'll probably try and go out on a counterattack with the crossbow. I feel there should be a monastery immediately from Jordan. Maybe a TC to protect. But without a monastery, he could be in trouble as these knights run into his ward line. He's using crossbows, but +2 knights. Nice from Jordan to clean up these skirmishers now with his knights. Daut's gonna mass these. He just needs to keep his units grouped up. Gonna meet 4 on the right-hand side, and more are running across. So, quick look at Daut's eco. Does he have a TC? Yeah, TC will protect that wood line for him. Daut losing some of his skirmishers. Jordan able to get his own knights out. So it's +1/+1 for Jordan, +1 defense and attack, and then just +2 defense for Daut. And his production is solid. Clean up the towers so he can take his wood back if need be. And okay, there is a monastery now for Jordan. And if there's a monastery, that changes a lot. You can get a conversion and get some healing. And also, monks can defend quite safely. They can jump into the towers and TCs. They're going to get killed right after conversion. So, normally pretty good. Daut is behind in military, but keep in mind that knights are so tanky that some of the military numbers for Jordan are meaningless. I think he still has some skirmishers around. He's trying to micro this. There's no bloodlines on the knights for Celts, but this transition came mainly because of the amount of skirmishers that were out. And to me, this looks like a pretty close engagement as a conversion will come in. Decent micro from Jordan with just the remaining crossbows. I thought Daut was going to overtake this one, but HP on his knights is so low, and now the healing coming in from the monk from Jordan. Jordan will take this fight. Oh, and he got +2 as well. I didn't see that came in. That would have been something important to say for a caster. Can he keep the monk alive? Ah, nope. He can't. So 2 TCs for Jordan23. 2 TCs for Daut, and he's going for his own monastery, and, you know, Jordan has overwhelmed Daut with production now, enough where Daut's going to build 2 monasteries. That's a lot of knights, and they are going to heal up next to the monks. And then a good TC for Jordan here next to the skirms to protect the gold and a little bit extra wood for him. So Daut is thoroughly behind now. He's on 2 town centers, but the military difference, the lack of knights for him is a bad thing. Phoenix, that hurt. That really hurt. Both players getting bowsaw now. This goes to show you they really did prioritize the knight upgrades because they didn't get bowsaw. But good they thought of it. And it's, again, going to be difficult for Daut to do damage, but he almost has to do damage now. You get into these positions in Age of Empires games where you've lost army, and you know they have an army advantage, and you also feel your economy's behind, and you're kind of stuck because they're waiting for you. And that's exactly the situation Jordan and Daut are in right now. Daut knows he's behind, and Jordan, he has a military lead, and his base is pretty well defended. So they could both full boom, and Jordan would hit him first with the stronger economy, so there's going to need to be some conversions, I think, for Daut. And I love the attention to detail these guys are able to have. Of course, that tower is actually giving him great line of sight. But right there, that monk coming out, he tried to scare away the knights with the conversion. He's going to get another relic. That'll make it 3 for Jordan. He's just missing this one on the left. Talking to Jordan in Germany, we were talking about the minimap. So if you're wondering when all this conversation took place, I talked to him on a 20-minute walk to Gamescom the night before. And then I talked to him during Gamescom, during my break, when I should have been resting my voice. And he was saying how important the minimap is and how important Town Watch is so you can see what's going on. And one thing I've always noticed in Jordan's play is his awareness, his reaction when he sees, in this case, red show up somewhere on the minimap. So he's always looking at the minimap. And actually, in Cologne, during the event, when I wasn't casting, I could watch the players. So Viper, Leary, Tato, MBL, and their eyes are constantly flicking to the resources, flicking to the minimap. Eyes are just going crazy. So it's pretty cool, the attention to detail that the top players have to have. And these knights are going to go right to the wood line. We'll see what Daut's attention to detail is like. Well, so far, I've kind of jinxed him, I guess. He's lost 2 vills, will be 3 vills. And then... Holy monks from Daut, though! I didn't expect him to have so many. That's a lot of monks from Daut, and he's going to try and hit Jordan's economy. But the knights are underneath his TC. He's losing villagers. I feel like Jordan should think about going back now, but some damage has been done here. Jordan reacting to the knights going in to his base, and he's gonna lose this monk most likely. And more monks are running forward for Daut. He has to be careful not to get caught out. So, knights gutting both economies, and I think Daut has done a good thing here. But in his base, he's also getting attacked. But can he get more conversions? It doesn't seem like it's enough. So a little bit of a base trade is what you call it. But Jordan probably coming out on top as he's pushed away most of these knights. The monks for Daut not really an offensive option. And they're coming back, but the damage has been done. Daut low in villagers and still has an idle TC. No, that was a good move to spice it up a little bit. These 4 knights need to run away. Pikemen for Jordan, so he researched pikemen. Oh, well, he has the resources for it now. And then a castle. Ooh, I kind of feel like castle is kind of in an awkward position. Okay, my phone's ringing. I'm just gonna ignore it. Jordan still hasn't found that relic he's looking for. Things have evened out now. 7-vil lead for Jordan23. He has a lot more resources in the bank, so he will probably hit him first. And I think Daut's going to try and make a castle age push, which means if a castle goes up, that's really going to stall him. This castle will protect this area and protect this area from monks. Jordan pretty much has this walled off. And Jordan's going to click up, and he's going to go man-at-arms into champion, eventually. Well, kind of like that move, honestly. What is this from Daut? It's going to be a Daut castle. It is going to be a Daut castle. He's going to build a castle here. I like the ballsiness of it. He should be able to get it up. And if you're going to be that ballsy, Daut, why not put it closer? Why not put it closer so you can range the TCs, range the farms? I mean, with the conversions you can get here, you should be able to get this. That being said, a lot more pikemen than I thought from Jordan. They will be Daut's pikemen in a second, and Jordan going to go to Watchtower. He does not like this. He has gold and wood over here. I still feel like Daut should be able to get this up. Now keep in mind, Jordan's on his way to imp. He has his own castle, so he can tread this down. But this will delay him, and this is the kind of thing you need to do in Daut's situation, is do damage to your opponent. So, there goes the castle. And, still man-at-arms for Jordan23. Daut also could hook up to imp himself. I almost feel like that push was worth it for him. Just to keep Jordan distracted so he can get to imp himself. He has enough monks to get some conversions on any units that would come his way. He's creating Woad Raiders, which, if elites, are better than champions, but we're a long way from that. I don't know, look at the build difference now. Look at the amount of resources. I guess if there's a raid like this from Jordan, if he ends up going longsword and loads and attacking the economy of Jordan, or sorry, of Daut, then that would damage any push Daut would have an imp, but honestly, I do like the push. Jordan going for Treb. He's not making any more longswords though. He just is lacking the resources. He's lacking the food, and maybe because he lost all these farms. He is trying to set up economy on the left, which is a good idea. In fact, Jordan just spotted. Look at that. I was talking about that earlier. He spotted 4 knights running in almost immediately, so he can clean that up. And now he actually sees the relic too, which is good. He sees that extra gold too, which is great. Are you really gonna try and convert skirmishers down? Gonna try and convert skirmishers when he has the woads there. Anything for extra units, I suppose. We'll see how long Daut will have woad raiders, as this castle's getting trebbed down, and there's been no response to that yet. Jordan is going woad raiders and getting upgrades on his infantry. He still has some longswords around, but he's not actually producing. Well, he can build another castle, but that's going to leave him on 1, while Jordan, he's on 1, but he can produce from it. When I say it leaves Daut on 1, it's because he will have to build another one, and thus he cannot produce from it right now. A two-handed swordsman for Jordan. He's kind of caught between, should I go woads or should I go two-handed swordsman? Woads are the better move because they're faster and they are stronger once you get all those upgrades. Let's see what Daut has planned back at home. He should be the one going with barracks now, I think. He should be the one going champion because he does not have any woad raiders. But he's going to build a castle on the left side. Good position because Jordan has raided that multiple times. He's losing access to that stone. He does have stone here though. But he needs to buy himself some time. He needs to hold for the next couple minutes, because Jordan will overwhelm him with production most likely. Jordan also has plate mail, but I guess so does Daut in 10 seconds. Jordan gonna get that relic? Oh, he got it closer. Pretty sure the monk got killed by the knights. Conscription for Daut out of his castle. He does have resources, but I don't know if he'll be able to produce a push from woad raiders on the right for Jordan. He is getting champion, but will it be enough? Will he have the production? Dicey, dicey, dicey. Jordan has the lead, but he's kind of stalled, and Daut is getting elite woad raider, and he's gonna build another castle. So if Daut's able to buy himself some time, the woad raiders will be better than the champions. But it depends on upgrades. Jordan seems to be ahead on these upgrades. Woad raiders going to chase down these units. They are elite now. And also keep in mind there's some economic damage being done to Daut's base on the right hand side. Now, this stone is important for players. The extra golds are important for players. Daut hasn't scouted these yet. I think he might get lucky and try and chase the army and find it. This gold has been scouted by Jordan23. Also, he has that relic. So I think as the game goes on, Jordan's in a better position because he's locked down these extra areas or is aware of them. Champions will be able to spam much faster, but they're not as mobile or as strong. So 2 castles now for Daut. The woad raiders produce pretty fast. Jordan kept that army alive in that little pocket of space. This is going to be the big fight now. Woad raiders being created from both castles. Daut's getting close to his 3rd castle. He's still patrolling. He found the stone, so he can go for even another castle. He hasn't seen that gold yet, which really bothers me. He knows the champions are around. Jordan's just not touching them. And in comes the main push to Daut's base. And it's going to be fully upgraded champions and woad raiders taking these fights. And you look at the military count, full champion spam, even adding in some woad raiders, Jordan23. So he will have the numbers. We'll see if the mobility, the woad raiders can do anything for Daut. He's losing gold villagers. He's already lost some farmers. He's going to take a good fight here to start. Now this would be where Jordan would want to send in the next group of champions. Daut will be protecting that side with his castle. But yeah, here we go. Jordan's running away. The Wold Raiders might have the hill if Daut runs away, or Jordan runs away. So he has to be careful. And the numbers are there for Daut. He's not using them. Jordan just spreading out all over the map, going to the left side now with some military. More champions waiting. Daut has cleaned up the first wave of attack here. And he's sending over to the left to deal with that attack. And again, I feel like Jordan has set himself up for the late game a lot better. He has 3 relics. He knows about the extra gold piles. He's already on the extra gold piles. So, as this game goes on, it will be better and better for Jordan. And Daut needs to scout a little bit, man. He needs to find that gold so desperately. And raiding with Woads might not be the best approach for Daut. I feel like he needs to win the big fights. Jordan's going to see him, and Jordan's going to track that down. $77 to $55 military. Woad Raiders versus champions. Daut has 3 castles. Only one for Jordan23. So much changes because he hasn't seen this gold. Alright, Daut ran forward. He's just gonna have to fight this one. Or run away, yeah. He's gonna run away. Try and stay away from the champions. Doesn't want to take that fight yet. And, oh, this is a great position for Jordan. That wood line's helping him out so much. 3 trebuchets and the champion's just camping there. So that's basically a free castle. Daut can build another one, but you gotta love it when there's wood lines acting as a wall in front of your trebs. Okay, that's been cleaned up as well. Daut's still running around with that army. Jordan's still not using those champions next to the gold. Daut can't see. And let's see if Daut wants to fight this one. The Trebs will deploy any moment now, and I think Daut's expecting it, as he's creating as much as possible in this area, and yet Jordan's actually gone back. He doesn't want to lose the Trebs. The Trebs are expensive. He might have the relics, he might have a few of the extra gold piles. That's a lot of gold down the drain if he loses it. And 4 conversions will happen for Daut, plus 4 Woad Raiders, plus the healing, so I think Jordan needs to go back. There is a comeback on the cards now for Daut if he's able to scout, find the gold, and protect his economy. Dear God. Is he still sending villagers out here? Pretty sure he is. But Daut's not letting up on the front. He's killed 1 Treb, and Jordan's going to take the hill. Jordan's sending more numbers over. He needs everything here now. This is going to be a huge fight for both players. The production's going to be in Jordan's favor because he has the barracks close by. And here comes the patrol. Now Jordan has the hill for the majority of this fight. Daut's probably wise to run back and maybe take the fight here. But choosing to run back all the way now. Daut has been creating new vills and sending them to this gold for quite a long time, it seems. But I think he's going to clean that up with the patrol. Okay, Daut getting guilds so he can sell his food and get gold for it for a better price. And Jordan taking this opportunity to send the Trebs forward and again in a small choke point attack the castle, which will probably spark Daut to run over here with the rest of his Woad Raiders. Should also spark Daut to patrol this, or sorry, repair this. I would like to see Daut take a fight here. Jordan, he has a lot spread out all over the map. He has units back here. I think Daut should be taking a fight here. And this is the best way to take it. If you send in an army behind it, they can't retreat. He's still keeping his castle up. He's going to go in from both sides now. And this is an important fight because Jordan needs to keep his massive champions. The Woad Raiders are better. He's not going to get the castle. And I feel like Daut, with guilds, if he sells a little bit, with these Woad Raiders, for the first time in a long time, he has taken the military lead, and he can win this game. Jordan with an 11, he's not very happy with himself, I'm sure, or just completely baffled by how strong the Woad Raiders are. But Daut has held on despite not having this gold. That's basically the one area of the map he hasn't scouted. Despite not having the gold, despite having to sell some of his food now, he is in this game. So he can use the Woad Raider speed to his advantage now. He's not behind. has more military. I noticed Jordan adding in his own Woad Raiders now, so it's going to be Woad v Woad. Honestly, I was kind of surprised that Jordan went into Champions to begin with, because he had the time. Jordan could lose these voters if Daut finds them. But yeah, there's the main group of Woad Raiders from Daut. He's not fighting with all of them, but he'll get good surrounds on the champions and should clean these up. Got a moonwalking champion there. Quick walls on the house, pretty much unsuccessful to secure the gold. And Daut, though he was in a good position, I think his raiding might be his undoing. He's thrown away many of his Woad Raiders, and I guess he has a relic now, right? But he needs to regroup. This is why Celt Wars are difficult, because it's about keeping your castles, keeping your eco running, and eventually overwhelming them. But the defender's advantage is always there, and Jordan was able to clear up many units, and he's now almost 40 population ahead. Doomsday. I was gonna make the Woad versus Wade joke later. I actually thought of it right when I said that, so maybe the way I said it made you think of it too. But yeah, you just ruined it. He said it's gonna be Woad versus Wade. Maybe it was the way I pronounced it, who knows. That's always the issue on this stream, isn't it? Okay, so Daut pulling back. He needs more Woad Raiders. He has more Woad Raiders. His number is climbing. This is quite a Celt war, guys. An hour into this, and crazy game. Still, Daut has not seen this gold. It is bothering me. But almost 200 pop for both players. Woad Raiders trying to raid on this side. Keep in mind, Daut got the first sell. I saw Jordan building a market. And top cap for Daut. So why not take a fight, right? As long as it's successful, killing villagers, gonna kill some of the Woad Raiders there from Jordan. Daut's taking better fights at the moment. Much better fights with his Woad Raiders. Jordan's throwing a lot of units away, if you can call it that. I would like to give credit to Daut, though. I think it's not Jordan throwing units away, it's just Daut with amazing unit composition and amazing control. Because these are multiple armies, and he seems to always have more numbers in each and every fight he takes. And you can't quite tell. Jordan might still be creating champions because he's not enjoying his time versus Woad Raiders. But military difference still very close. I think it's just how you use it. And look at this small attack from Jordan over here. In fact, Daut scouting that. That's why Jordan hasn't had the numbers in the fight, because he has numbers on the right-hand side. And Daut scouting that is a huge deal, because Daut now knows it's coming. Daut's going to run over to this gold now, I feel. Still hasn't seen this. What he needs to do is build a new lumber camp here, and then he'll find it. That's the only way he's going to find it this game. Unless Jordan sends him that way. Oh, Daut, you need to run away here because Jordan has figured you out. Yeah, the Woad Raiders are going to flee. Now in go the champions for Jordan on the right. However, Daut has figured this out. He's going to kill these buildings and he's going to chase those champions down. What a game here. 100 vills for Jordan23. Almost 100 military. 90 military for Daut, which is the most he can do at his current population. No! Build the lumber camp here, Daut. Don't build it there. Now, if you're wondering why don't they invest in siege, like trebuchets and rams, well, it's because the Woad Raiders are so fast, and they destroy trebs so fast, it's not worth it. So it's just going to be a lot of raiding like this, and see how this fight is taken as Daut patrols in. Jordan hesitating there with his numbers, and I feel like it would have been better just to attack. Daut probably would have lost that before. It might be close now, but man, what a game here as Woad Raiders trying to go in again. Look at the awareness from Jordan23. Gonna wall this off with a blacksmith. What heck of a game this is. There still could be some raiding from Jordan on that side. Keep in mind, Jordan has 3 relics to help him out with the gold. Daut does not seem to have the resources. Jordan sending over more units now. Daut finding the TC. He's gonna try and take the TC out. But now he sees, oh, okay, there's World Raiders here too. Well, that's not happening. I wonder if Jordan put the monk here to see if Daut was on that gold. We'll see how quick he responds later if Daut finds it. I really hope that Daut can find it. I wonder Scorpions versus Wolves. It's too much of an investment and World Raiders are too fast. So they can get a good surround on the Scorpions. Yes, ideally if you have the gold. But especially now when players are selling their wood and their food. To get the heavy Scorpion upgrade and then create the but things will be fine. This gold here is so important to Daut, and he hasn't yet scouted it. So dangerously close to being scouted, but hasn't seen that. On the right side, he also didn't scout this. I guess he's scouting with the villager. What if there was gold here? You guys just gotta refresh. We're good. We're good. Just refresh, folks. Things are fine. Things are fine. So, group of World Raiders here. All that gold's gone now for Jordan, so he's gonna send the villagers out. And Jordan's also recognizing that these units are coming in. He found it! There's the lumber camp. Did I not call that? Did I not call that? Lumber camp on the wood, and then he'd see it. And now Jordan will know he's there as well. I'm kind of proud of myself. I called, okay, you'll place the lumber camp there and see the gold. I'm feeling pretty good about that, guys. Game on. Daut has some gold. Now, when is he going to realize? That's the question. Because he only built the lumber camp. Daut has to be careful not to overinvest into these fights, because Jordan's obviously closer to his castles. Jordan just started researching Carto and then canceled it, by the way. Alright, well, he's still not doing anything about it. I'm sure he will. The patrolling here, there's actually an art to it. I feel like Daut has had the edge, but now he's losing a lot of units here to Jordan, so well done to Jordan to catch him out. More World Raiders over in Jordan's base once again. Populations have dropped around 160, and look at all the idols. I think Jordan could lose a lot of villagers here. Now these are the resources for Jordan23. He could sell some of his food. These are the resources for Daut. He doesn't have a lot to sell. He is on the gold now. But look at this. Immediately, Jordan, he has the monk there so he could see it. I think he moved the monk away as well. He's gonna get to this gold. Now, there's a house from Daut. Don't believe to save the villager. Definitely worth it to lose that villager. That's important because Daut now knows that Jordan was aware of the gold. And Daut will have to send over military. And he will do so. Daut should probably quick wall this. But Jordan's going to go back. The eco-harassment continues in Jordan's base. Jordan's down to 67 population. Is this going to be an epic comeback? Does Jordan have the resources to create woads? He's not creating woads. He's at 130 pop. Daut has gold. Daut has the production. If you would have asked me 30, 40 minutes ago, I would have truly said I didn't think there was any chance that Daut would come back in this game. But he held on, and right now, he seems to have a huge lead over Jordan23. Jordan didn't get the first sell at the market, so he didn't get the gold, and he hasn't utilized his extra gold piles. On the right, his attack not doing very much, though I will say Daut still hasn't realized there's a champion there. I think that's understandable. Daut probably feeling unthreatened now after Jordan has run back with his main army to protect his economy. So Daut will run into the other side where there's so many precious lumberjacks and farmers for Jordan. Jordan has had the relic lead this game as well, so don't forget about that. This will be one impressive win for Daut if he ends up winning it. Jordan has had the score lead for almost the entire game, actually. But Daut has held on here, and Jordan doesn't know where to go. Do I go after this army, or do I go after this army? Because I'm going to lose villagers either way. 140 pop to 190 pop. Daut killing villagers and running away. And Jordan, again, he doesn't know where to go as he continues to lose economy. He's at 70 villagers. Now, Daut needs the finishing blow. Will we finally see siege now? Will we see trebuchets, or will we see continued eco-harassment? He needs to finish off Jordan23. And that's one thing. Jordan did have attacks at Daut's main TC, but that was pretty much it. It got snuffed out pretty quick. Jordan collecting the 4th relic now. Daut selling resources again. He does have more gold. He seems to be lacking the food he needs. And you can tell there were idle farms in this base. But man, one heck of a game here, guys. Another thing to point out is that there's a castle advantage for Daut still. So he has one more castle with production. I love Celt Wars. This is basically like a late game Huns War on steroids, because in the late game Huns thing, so 17 minutes ago, I miss your subscription. I think we're fine. The game was paused. I think we're fine. It's just a mini rip, guys. We're fine. We're fine, guys. All is good. But everything is not good for Jordan23. He's going to lose the TC. He will lose the villagers here if he doesn't react. And then Daut again going in and going to kill this TC and run away with this army. So he's making Jordan's economy even worse than it already is. So I'm very impressed with how Daut has played this one. Continually taking the best fights for Jordan. It's a really good game. And again, he's going in to kill villagers. TCs, nope, can't do it, running away. So, looking at pop, 93 military for Daut, and he has those numbers coming in. Honestly, I think when this group comes in, I think Jordan might realize it's over for him, because that'll double the army that Jordan has next to his economy, and then here is the same number as Jordan has. So Jordan, I guess, will send this army in to make it rather even, but Daut will send this army in, and he will continue to kill more eco. So maybe if there's a lack of a patrol or something, that can bail Jordan out. Actually, that's a pretty good fight for Jordan. Fight wasn't bad, but still, he doesn't have the numbers. This is a huge struggle.
And back onto the stream. Seems I missed a game. What? Are you surprised I'm back at 5:30 a.m.? I mean, really? Was there ever any Daut? Chat, give me a T90 woo 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 woo.
I like the Daut pun there. Yeah, coming back for some puns. Thank you for the $5, man. This game is insane. You missed a lot of good games so far today, but it'll be on the VODs or on YouTube. Looking at eco, and again, Daut could sell. Jordan would have to sell his food. Daut has destroyed Jordan's economy, man. Look at the kill-death ratio, though. Look how similar that is. But total destruction of Jordan's economy. He's at 55 villagers. He's having to create more out of one town center. And income more Woad Raiders, and Jordan is just stretched. He's trying to keep his main army together and take a big fight with what he has. But this is his main army, and he's going to be outnumbered by Daut. And he says, F you, Daut. Daut says yes. And it's getting so close that the score might switch, and that's probably when Jordan will call the GG. That's how it always plays out. Daut taking the score lead, Jordan slowly losing some hope. The Woad Raiders just combining forces, not even worrying about the economy. And that has got to be the game for Jordan. And he called it right as Daut takes the score. He says, well played. That was well played, though. That game was exceptional from Daut. The fact that he didn't have Woad Raiders first, and he didn't see that extra gold, Jordan had the relics, and Jordan had his extra golds. It's insane how Daut was able to hold on there. He just took convincing fights the entire game after Castle Age, I would say, because his fights weren't always so convincing in Castle Age. Wow. That was truly a nightmare for the players, I'm sure. But that's one of those games that you just can't help but admire the skill, the awareness, the speed. And most people watching the chat, watching the stream right now, no offense, you wouldn't even be able to control the units like they did, myself included. So then you figure in the economy aspect, and that's just why these guys are some of the greatest gamers in the world. Like, gamers, period. Okay, here are the achievements. I vote for a T90 exceptional emote. Units killed, units lost here. Here's the eco stats. And Daut ahead with the gold. And he also was way ahead in the wood and the food, so we must have sold more. Yeah, that one will probably go to YouTube, no doubt about it. And 5k relic gold for Jordan. Jeez. Great game, guys. Great game. That's probably a good one to end on. We've had a lot of fun.